Herzlich willkommen zurück. In Tebay, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Ich weiß nicht, was die Hälfte dieser Wörter bedeutet. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. Wie wir hier sehen, füllt sich der Mond. Vielleicht passiert etwas, wenn er voll ist. Möglicherweise ist das Spiel dann zu Ende, wer weiß. Aber das wäre schlecht, weil ich habe noch fast gar nichts verstanden. Oh je, okay. Das mit den Elixieren wird super kompliziert werden. Ich gucke erstmal, ob ich hier diesen mysteriösen Mann finde. Hierbei. Ah, hier, okay. Ja gut, einfach mal hin. You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line into Tebay, that this prosperous village was once home to a notorious prophetess. Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village and nothing grows there. Doof. Ich habe die Karte immer noch. Okay. Es wird kompliziert, Leute. Es wird kompliziert. Das weiß ich auch immer noch nicht. Es wird alles automatisch hier richtig einsortiert. Das finde ich gut. Long Mac? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I keep an eye out for you in the library. Das ist gut, weil ich weiß nicht, wo es ist. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking a toll. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Rote Beeren, das kann doch nicht so schwierig sein, denkt man. Ich finde die zwar eher lila bis blau, aber gut. Die sind definitiv nicht rot. Könnte man sagen. Die Blätter sind auch irgendwie pale. Okay, sowas von pale. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Backfoot candle. Ist das ein Ort? Habe ich noch nie gehört. Backfoot gibt es. Ah, zu viel Zeug. Ja, Candlelight. I find myself outside a beautiful house, almost hidden in overgrown foliage. A deep hum of bees suggests a hive is nearby, and a heavily laden apple tree leans temptingly from the other side of a high wall. I would dearly love to stay and explore the gardens of this hidden sanctuary, but I do not have the time. Okay. I have been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. Dieser Mann hat grüne Augen, stelle ich fest. In the old world they called this thing the servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My transium supplies are low. I need more. Das haben wir safe aufgeschrieben. Ich bin mir so sicher. Und ich habe mich getäuscht. Okay, ich habe mich getäuscht. Ah, deswegen hat er auch grüne Augen. Ich verstehe. Das hilft nicht weiter, aber sieht giftig grün aus. Irgendwie leuchtend. Oh. Zack. Nein. Diese Blätter sehen doch total so aus. Ich kann mich überhaupt nicht erinnern, dass ich jemals eine Beschriftung gebraucht hätte. Also eine bereits identifizierte Pflanze. Wenn das nie passiert, dann bin ich echt pisst. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat I heard a terrible noise like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridge line I saw a cold woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I grab some wild coal for my pounding head. Irgendwelche kleinen Bärchen. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog hangover. Mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. Naja, wird schon sein. Finde ich alles nicht so schön angeordnet. Na, ist schon okay. Well, this looks like the right place. I don't want to have to traipse all the way over to Red Pike, so hopefully you've got what I'm after. It's a non-flowering plant with smallish leaves and it seems to grow mostly on Red Pike, at least that's the only place I found it. Ja, ich kann mich erinnern, was irgendwas war in Red Pike, aber ich weiß nicht mehr, wie es heißt. Non-flowering, smallish leaves. Ich meine, so viele Möglichkeiten kann es doch unmöglich geben. Tja, Jetzt hatte ich eine identifizierte, aber es hat mir nichts gebracht, weil sie den Namen nicht kannte. Und ich habe nichts davon. Toll. Poor Ruben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say that it succeeded. And then the gilded dendra that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Buzzing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Groysdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tabay, where nothing but black Digitatus mortus grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Ja, wollen wir da nochmal hingucken. Northeast of Tabay. Wo war das hier? Ja, Northeast. Da wächst tatsächlich nicht viel. Das sind auch viele Felder. Man könnte natürlich auf blöd einfach mal hier hingehen. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Deadman's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. Ah. Gut.